Laura Rogora has made the first female onsight of an 8C plus route with her ascent of Ultimate Sacrifice at Gorges du Loup in southeastern France. The route, which was first climbed by Axel Franco in the late 1990s, links the 8B new power generation into the hard climbing on Last Soul Sacrifice 8C. Prior to Laura's onsight of Ultimate Sacrifice 8C plus, just 10 female onsights at 8C had ever been made. Of these 10 onsights at 8C, 4 belonged to Janja Garnbret, 3 belonged to Laura herself, 2 belonged to Chae Hyun So, and 1, the first, belonged to Kasia Rosen. Laura is just the 7th climber ever to onsight a route at this grade. Patxi Usobiaga was the first climber to onsight the grade in 2007. 4 years later, Adamondra became the second climber to onsight the grade. Ramon Julian onsighted the Crew 8C Plus later that year. Alex Magos then became the first climber to onsight 9A with his ascent of Estado Critico in March 2013. The following month, in April 2013, Magnus Mitbo became just the 5th climber to onsight the grade. Domen Skofic became the 6th in 2015, and then Laura, 10 years later, became the 7th. That group of 7 climbers have made a total of 34 onsights at 8C+. But it's important to bear in mind that Adamondra has 25 of those. If you were to take Adamondra out of the equation, you're looking at just 9 onsights of 8C+ ever, of which Laura's is 1. We got in touch with Laura shortly after the onsight, and here's what she had to say. The idea came to me after the first few days at Gorges du Loup. I'd spotted this route that adds a 10-move 8B to an 8C. The original plan was to try the 8C onsight, but then I thought it was worth trying the direct start, and if I fell lower down, I could still attempt the 8C onsight. However, I knew that since endurance is my strength, if I managed to get through the intense first part, I'd have a real shot at it. On the first 8B part, I was close to falling 2 times. After that, I climbed well until the last crux, where I was falling again because I didn't see some holds on the right and I was doing the wrong beta. Fortunately, I could down climb and switch the beta. On the very same day, Laura was also able to make a quick ascent of the 9A triptych tonic. She told us, I had 3 goes total on the route. I quickly checked all the moves on the first go. On the second go, I did a bad attempt because I forgot some beta at the start, so I refined it, and on my third go, I sent it. This year alone, Laura has climbed a total of 6 routes at 9A. But if you expand that period back to the end of the Olympic Games, so around 12 months ago, then those numbers go up to 12 ascents at 9A or harder, of which 3 were 9A+. With a full cycle of Olympic training behind her, Laura has arguably had the most impressive 12 months within women's sport climbing that there has ever been. Let us know your thoughts on Laura's rampage in the comments below, and tell us what routes you think she should get on next.